Hello everyone, Krydax here, and welcome back to whatever this is called. ClaustOREphobic, something of that nature. In the last episode we got yellow science running, and we expanded to the northwest here, and we should have plenty of space now to finish out our game. I don't think we'll be expanding anymore. We will build our rocket fuel plant here, and rocket control unit, processing control unit, whatever they're called, as well. And that'll be it, plus a silo. And we will slowly get what we need. Our research is inching towards the rocket silo research. It's gonna take a while, I think. Especially because we don't even have close to 1,000 yellow science. So more plastic would be good. One thing I just noticed is we didn't put the speed modules in the north-facing ones, so we'll go do that. And I was explaining this on Twitch a second ago, but I also decided to start stockpiling up some efficiency modules because I can foresee a brownout happening, and we will death spiral if we start browning out, because coal is mined by miners, which, you know, go slower if you have less power. And so the less power I have, the less coal I get. And we are prioritizing power first. So as we brown out, we'll just have less coal for other things, which hopefully would then use less power per ore generated, and then in total we would stabilize, but I don't want to rely on that. So it's possible that we're using too much power per ore that we mine based on beacons and other things, and we will need to place more efficiency modules around the base. But yeah, I think for now things are pretty solid. I guess I should do one more. There's really no reason not to. Every little bit of ore counts. Okay. That's all good to go. I don't think we need to do anything else with all of that. Part of me almost wants to get some eastward miners going, because we're just... Once we start playing the waiting game, if it gets too annoying, I will build eastward miners. But I've gotten this far without it. Part of me wants to just keep going. Let me grab some more steel, and then we can get working on a rocket fuel factory. We need to make concrete too. Not very much of it, but we do need some. What am I here for? So forgetful. Steel. East is boring. Yeah, I never really liked that direction anyway. Screw east. Alright, actually wait, I am gonna need a lot more pipes. Take all the pipes, please. Well, we are higher on our iron production, because we have more miners mining now than we've ever had before. Because we were able to fit more miners into this section, right? Because previously we had these basically down here, and so I didn't have any of these. These are all new, I think. Or, well, I guess it's like a few of them aren't. But we've probably got, I don't know, yeah, about 8 or 9 miners that we didn't have before. I should have counted before we made the new chunk. But if we look at just ore counts, I guess that's the easiest way to see. You can see that our ore production has gone up above where it's ever been. Looks like we were holding pretty steady, maxing at, what is this? About 900-ish. And now we're at 1100. Like a 20% boost. 4 oil refineries? That's too many, right? No, 4 is fine. 10 chemical plants for now. Need to grab some more iron. I was just about to ask myself, did I ever put copper in a chest? And then I looked over here and remembered, oh yeah, we have 120,000 copper. We've got copper in a chest, let me tell you what. Alright, let's get coal liquefaction set up. Now I'm gonna need to pump water up here, which is kind of annoying. But we'll figure that out. And I do think I want every possible tile of space. So we are going to really cram everything in here. Oh no! No 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 no! Ah! Stop! Stop! Wow, I think I got there in time. Okay. Science on the ore belt. Science on the ore belt. Mistakes were made. Alright. Many mistakes were made. Doom. Doom. Okay, maybe I got a little too cozy with this belt. We'll give it 1 tile of space. How about? Oh goodness. LOL. Yeah, I guess that's true. They would have. I didn't have time to think about it logically. They will just end up in the uranium chest. Wait, will they? What even is this? What did I just... I don't even know what I just deconstructed either. That's stone, that's coal, this is copper, this is iron. So that one's fine. And this was the uranium, but where did it go? Oh, it was right here. That's right. Okay. Yeah, I actually like the idea of just letting it go to the uranium rather than me having to pick it all up myself. But yeah, in the sheer panic of the moment, I didn't have time to figure out that that's what would happen. I just presumed it was going to fill all of my smelter belts. And that didn't feel like a good thought to me. Speaking of uranium belts, I think we need a little upgrade here. Okay, once again, purple science. got some extra. Blue science is really hurting right now. Oh, engines? Really now? Steel. Huh. So steel is the pain point. We are using a lot of iron, I guess. Okay, fair enough. Okay, what happened here? Oh yeah, we got panic moded. Construct all this. Get rid of all that. All right, now we got some more room for building. And we shall build. Oh, the places we'll build. So we're gonna go with 4 to start on the coal liquefaction. What's up, Racky? Thanks for stopping by. Glad you've been enjoying the content. And then I guess we should have some inserters, right? It is interesting. Maybe I should... Part of me wants to do something like this instead, so that I can have fast inserters. Still only fit 1 though. We can always just do the 2 long inserter option, I guess. That technically works. Yes, sulfuric acid is required. It is a pain in the butt, to be sure. So you can see we have to have these pipes extend along with the miners for when they run into uranium. And you can only move the miners 2 squares at a time, because if you move it further, you can't build the pipes into that spot. So that's the only way to guarantee you have a pipe connection to the miner, because you can't build pipes on the ore either. So it's for sure a pain in the butt. Alright, coal liquefaction will work there. We need to bring water up. Let's work on that. You know what? This is actually a fairly open line for pipes, believe it or not. I don't know how this managed to work out this way. But we'll bring water up through here. I'm also going to barrel... Have I researched barreling? Yeah. I'm going to barrel some heavy oil, because you better bet I am not connecting up through this nonsense. No, but I need to. I need to connect all of this, don't I? Oh, panic. What do I do? Or do I just leave this the way it is for plastic and sulfur and batteries, and then we just make a whole new coal liquefaction plant up north? No, because I need to pipe that petroleum down here to make more plastic. I guess we can just do that, though. We'll just pipe down the petroleum, and we won't pipe up anything else. Because this cracks everything into petroleum anyway. How many ores are on a patch, Racky? It gets bigger as you go further. I did change, the information's in my Discord, but I changed the formula a little bit so that it matched Dangerous's default a little closer. That's probably the biggest difference, actually, between this and Dangerous, is the lack of starting oil, which I agree is not cheating, if you want to just put it in there yourself in the editor. And then the other biggest difference is the formula for the ore density changes at a different rate. What did I just say I was going to do? Was I going to pipe something from here to there? I guess petroleum down, water up. Okay. Now, where was that water pipe I just placed? Right here. So we need another water line, huh? I don't see a way that that works. Ghost, I'm already gonna have coal up there anyway to make steam, and I need water for cracking, so it makes more sense to pipe up water. Unless I'm forgetting something. And there's really no point because steam's not any more dense anyway. So it doesn't really change anything. And I'm only gonna need like one boiler. If I needed a ton of boilers, maybe I would do it differently, but boilers are very fast. And coal liquefaction doesn't require all that much. Honestly, I think coal liquefaction should require a lot more steam than it does. But it's vanilla, you know, it's not supposed to be. It's already tricky enough for many people. But yeah, all four of these together, and I guess there's no speed modules in them yet, but these only require one boiler. And only 2/3 of that boiler at that. This is coal. And then we will have... boiler. I have no stone. Said I didn't need any stone, but I lied. Okay. So we got that. And then the steam. Uh-oh. Panic, panic. Okay, what's the problem? Down to the left. Stone. Stone is the problem. You know, I remember we noticed that already, and I made a bunch of steel chests specifically to work on that. And then we didn't actually place the steel chests. Okay. Let's grab some more steel. Yeah. Just keep kicking that can down the road, Krydax. Sure thing, baby. I love playing Kick the Can. Tomorrow Krydax's problem, because eventually Tomorrow Krydax isn't playing this mod pack anymore, and so we don't have to worry about that Tomorrow Krydax. The loop does end. Dormammu will eventually, well, I was trying to figure out how to fit a Doctor Strange reference in there, but we will eventually stop coming to bargain, and the loop will end. All right, so I need some barrels of heavy oil, and then that will be good to go. Now, where can I put that? Where can I can? Exactly. Oh, I meant to do just 10. Alright, easy enough. Okay, unload that. And I'm just going to connect it to 1 for now, just to get the loop going properly. I guess it only needs 25 to get started, so, and we have 500, so it doesn't really matter. So we'll let all that go, and then we just loop this back on itself, like so. Make that look a little nicer. And now we're going. And then we need a tank for a couple things. One for heavy oil to go get cracked. Just put this right here. So we only pump out if we have above a certain amount, which can be pretty low. The flow rate on this is tiny, so it's not like the pipes need to be saturated very much. I keep doing the wrong pump. And now my trash slots are full. Wonderful. Okay, so we'll pump into cracking. If we're above 1,000. Okay. And then petroleum, we will always pump because you can't make rocket fuel out of petroleum? No, you can make solid fuel. Oh. Why did I forget that? Never mind, we don't need to do anything. We can make all of this into rocket fuel. And we can balance it such that we never run out of things. Okay, so then the only thing we will need to do is crack the heavy then. So heavy oil cracking. Might have enough room up here so we don't waste a bunch of space. And then the water, connect back here. And then the heavy, connect it up here. And that'll make sure we always have enough to keep the process rolling. And then that light oil. Again, we need to make sure that we never block the output of the coal liquefaction. Hold on, thinking, could this ever back up? So we could get to the point where we block the output of coal liquefaction with the light oil from cracking the heavy oil, right? Or vice versa. We could get to the point where we can't crack the heavy oil because Why is this is always so hard for my brain to comprehend in every mod pack. Whenever I do this always breaks me. So the oil refinery would stop running because it can't output the heavy oil, because the heavy oil can't crack into light oil because there's too much light oil as well. So it is possible that they would both stop running. However, that's only going to happen if light oil is full. And if light oil is full, we don't have any problems, because that means we have plenty of rocket fuel. So I don't think I need to worry about it. Because otherwise, if we're using up the light oil, then this will always have room, and then this output will have room. Technically, it would matter if, like, things were closer, or if we were using the light oil for a second purpose. But I think with this build, it doesn't matter. Also, thanks for the follow, Blind PD. Very much appreciated. Why can I not figure this out? Can this deadlock itself? I don't think so. Because if we have too much heavy oil, this will stop. But this could run. One of these will always be able to produce light oil no matter what, right? Yeah. Yeah, gas would, and I'm not worrying about gas, because we're just going to make the solid fuel with that. And we will prioritize the solid fuel from petroleum, which we're about to do. So prioritizing the solid fuel from petroleum means that we'll never back up on that. Oh yeah, the output's really low as well of petroleum. So those two alone are enough. And then from there, we do light oil. 5 a second. So that's where we need most of it. And what's the ratio of heavy to light? It's 4 to 3. So we're going to do 72 minus 20. The net rate's 52. So we're going to get about 52 divided by 4 is 40, and then 13. So it output 39. 39 a second light. Did I have enough of these, by the way? Yes. So 39. So I'm gonna need 8. I might move these forward one. I can do an overflow gas to solid. I don't know what exactly you mean by that, but what am I doing? I just don't have a solid input. Oh, look. That's perfect. Didn't even plan that. Nice. Advanced fluid handling at home right there. Alright, I said I needed 8 of these. There's no way these are ever all going to be running. I am so overbuilding this. That's fine. So the nice thing is, we have natural priority here with the way we've positioned things. So I don't have to worry about priority splitters or anything, because these will always have room to output. And there's a little bit of a buffer where if we have too much of things, these will always have room for a while these aren't running. So that should all be good. So there's our solid fuel. And then finally we need the rocket fuel, which uses more light oil. And now we're gonna want a tank. Technically this does balance itself Just by the nature of, like, if I have too much solid fuel, it'll put more light oil into the rocket fuel makers, and then if I have not enough solid fuel, the rocket fuel makers will stop running, which then leaves more light oil. You know, it'll like wave back and forth, like a slow, is it hysteresis? Hysteresis? I don't know how you pronounce it. It'll be like a slow version of that if I don't do any sort of priority. But I'd rather just do some sort of priority here where we only make the rocket fuel, or more specifically, I should say, we only give the rocket fuel its oil if we already have oil. What? What? It always bothers me, I think, that rocket fuel's made in an assembler. It really feels like it should be a chemical plant again, doesn't it? I just feel like that doesn't make sense to me. What do I know? Let's do something like this. Of course, the sides of the belt don't line up, but that wouldn't fix it either. Do something like that. Okay. So then that guy handles a very, very, very small amount. Okay. I will be beaconing these, I think. Surely I'm not going to be able to run all of these, but just in case I can. And then the rocket fuel will be on that side, so we'll do that. Oh, power. Power, huh? Let's get a few more substations going. Alright, that'll do it. Sweet. Well, that's rocket fuel. Rocket fuel, burning out your fuse up there alone. Take a little screenshot. Why am I running over here? I don't remember. I needed something. Oh yeah, more prod ones. Here we go. Now purple science is still hurting because we have no stone. Uh-oh. That's not something that I reconnected, I guess. Yep, there it is. Okay. Well, that'll fix that problem. Also, I think I put the wrong color of splitter here. Slowed the whole belt down. So that probably backed up for a hot second. Yep. And right now I'm only making rocket fuel from this belt, which is good or bad idea, I don't know. I'm only going to need 700 rocket fuel at the end of the day, which is not that much. And I've already got 20. And we're gonna get prod going. So how long will this take to make 700? 10 minutes is 160, so like an hour. No big deal. Don't think I need to speed anything up here. In fact, I'm very curious what the... Oops. Want a new line. What is the ratio of coal to rocket fuel? If you crack heavy Earl, make solid fuel with that, you make solid fuel with that, and then you make rocket fuel. And then you matrix solve it. You get 0.68. I guess we can 6.71% is the, and we could even figure out the steam, but it's pretty small. But if you prod 7.25%, prod this 7.73, prod the heavy cracking 8.14, 8.79. Yeah, pretty small changes to prod the petroleum, but it's a pretty big boost to prod everything. Obviously the power goes way up, but I guess we need 2 chests here, because that's only... These are 12 slots now, because of the... Right? Is that because of the custom production UI mod that I have? I think so. Anyway, so that's 100, 240... I could just read. 320. Yeah. So that's 640. Perfect. And then... rocket control units... We're going to need 700 speed modules and 700 processing units. We kind of already have that. That's going to go up to 1,000. And these guys... I'm going to call that good enough. We'll go with 400. Okay. We still have plenty in storage. We already have 600 of those in storage. I just need to go find them. And then we can work on making RCUs. I'm gonna do that by hand. Call me crazy. But here's my number. Call me maybe. And need some more prod. Is 700 even the right number? What is 1000 divided by 1.4? Yeah, 714. Okay. Those are good, and then we need a bunch of those speed modules. Now what would be really nice is if you could like click on the item and it would show you, it would like bring up the map and like do like a blinking highlight on which chests have them, though I seem to have found most of them already. Okay, what did I just do? 20 times 31 is 620. So that might be enough right there. Add the 8%. We're almost there. And then we need the same amount of blue chips. That's only 520. We're a little short on the blues. It feels kind of lazy not to automate this, but it also feels kind of pointless to automate it. Because we are going to be done when we launch a rocket, so... Feels a bit silly to fully I mean, I guess I could have made the same argument for rocket fuel, but rocket fuel has all the pipes and stuff. Oh, there is a mod that does that? Interesting. Okay, now if we look at coal, we can see that all of our coal is going into power. So that's bad. So that, I didn't think about that consequence here. This coal can't go to power. We need to only send coal up here if we have enough for power. But currently, we're running out of power. So I'm gonna let that build back up here. Even then, we might not have enough. With all of these running... I guess we could look. What's our coal usage versus production? I guess we're in the green right now. Yeah, I know. I have a lot of stored coal. It's just kind of a pain in the butt, and I don't want to fix it. There's a lot of coal here, that's for sure. Alright, I think, yep, there we go. But we also are clearing a lot of it out. Okay, so what we really need then is maybe equal amounts to go to rocket fuel and to coal liquefaction for plastics. You know, one other thing that's weird about Factorio is being able to mine robots from the air. In what world is that really necessary? I guess if you have a panic where you see a robot carrying something it shouldn't be carrying. But it's much more often that you accidentally mine a robot that's flying with something that you actually didn't want to mine. And so you just end up with random items in your inventory and, like, things not going where they're supposed to go on time. Is there a mod that disables being able to mine robots from the air? Because I would probably get that mod. I guess this doesn't need to be a red belt. Okay, there we go. So half the coal goes to the plastic production down here and other gas, oil-related things. Half goes to coal liquefaction to make rocket fuel. And we're already about a fourth of the way there on rocket fuel. Cool. Base is running. Things are working. Rocket silos, fourth of the way done. What's the holdup here? Holdup is LDS. The holdup on LDS is plastic. That checks out. I actually thought it would be copper though, but we have had it pretty rough in the plastic department. Did I ever speed up my oil derricks? No, I didn't. Also, power. Power low. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's throw some efficiency modules in different places. Where, though? Okay, we can save a little bit of power here. I think by doing that. Because it uses 480, but it's saving... Oh, it's only saving 45 kilowatts a machine? Oh. That's really not doing anything then. Never mind. I thought these used more power. I guess the tier 3 ones, maybe that would be more worth it. What are some other good candidates? I guess you guys are good candidates for efficiency. These are all decent candidates for saving some power. Yeah. Well, I could get a little bit more. I can get 6 more megawatts, but I have one yellow belt of coal, and that will allow only exactly 6 megawatts. So I can't do too much more. I could build some solar panels. Solar is probably not a bad idea, actually. But at this point, I think it's too late for solar to be worthwhile. Because surely at this point, the cost payoff is not there. So for 6 megawatts, I need 3 more of these. Yeah, and that's the other thing, Epipenia, is I would need a decent amount of space, which I might not have enough. I think I have enough space. Like if I filled this whole area with panels, that would help. My base is pretty low power in the first place in terms of how much power it's using. Like I'm only using, you know, 60 megawatts. And 100 panels makes 6 megawatts when it's daytime. Okay, now we need you to escape. Of course. It really is crazy that the base is this tightly packed. You know, it's like there's always just enough space to get what you want done. And when there's not enough space, you find a way to make space, and then there's really just enough space. So it ends up with things being very tightly packed. Oh, that's not what we want there. Oh, are we dropping frames? Yes, we are dropping frames. Twitch, what's wrong with you? What's your button gear? Maybe I should restart my router. It's been a while since I've done that. Okay. There we go. That's technically not the full 60. So maybe we should finish it out. Get the full 60 here. Of course, we need like 2 more stone. Alright, there we go. So now we can utilize the full yellow belt of coal for power. Okay. RCUs, good start, good start. Do still need some more blue circuits. Yellow science is slow. Everything's slow. Oh my gosh. Now we just sit for 10 hours? Man. Maybe it's time to do some more mining, even? If I do dare to dream. I guess I could always unbuild this. Move that forward. No, I don't really have enough space for more. I could build a couple more northbound ones along this edge. Maybe I'll do that. But I'll do that in the next episode because we're already at 52 minutes. So, as always, for those of you on YouTube, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and we are well on our way to launching a rocket. I'll see you in the next one.